Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. In this video, we have Blake Moynes and Michelle Young releasing a video. They just dropped it moments ago regarding their upcoming trip to Madagascar, which you can go on. I know this might sound like an advertisement, but I'm always excited when the influencers from Bachelor Nation do something a little bit different. So they're talking about conservation and education. Obviously, Blake, a conservation influencer, and Michelle Young, a former teacher. Maybe she'll go back to teaching, maybe she won't, are teaming up. Blake, of course, was the winner of Katie Thurston's season of The Bachelorette. Didn't last too long. By the way, if you do want to hear Katie Thurston talk about her breakup with Blake, I think I'm the only one who has this content. I posted it on Bachelor Rush Hour yesterday, Thursday's Bachelor Rush Hour. Katie and I did a stand-up show and afterwards a Q&A where we discussed some aspects from her season, and she actually had nothing but nice things to say about Blake. Like, hey, it was a good guy. We had a phone call. This is how we broke up. I asked her live on stage in front of 250 people, how long was the phone call and all that. If you want to listen to that, link in the comments section and go check that out. So with regards to this story, which by the way, of course, comes with an amazing backdrop there. I've got the Madagascar backdrop, but we made 4 days ago this story. Bachelorette star Michelle Young joins Blake Moynes on epic, possibly romantic trip. Of course, it's probably not, but hey, that's always possible. Two single consenting adults. Who knows? Maybe they'll share a yurt. Who knows what's going on out there? Save the rhinos. So maybe they'll be saving other things. Blood, sweat, and tears is going to be poured into this trip. You know that for sure. So we made this video, and people get a lot of, the cynical side. Oh, they're doing this influencer trip so that the people that go on the trip with them will help foot the bill for their trip. And it's like, first of all, yeah, that's how it works. No offense to, Trisha in Texas, but Blake probably wouldn't be going on a trip to Madagascar with you if he wasn't going to at least make a couple bucks off of it. But the money that they're making, which is minimal, will go to other, I think they've got a video team that's going to be following them for the work that they're going to be doing. So I think this is a fair deal for people that do want to go. I think they're taking like 6 to 12 people. I'm for sure know it will sell out. So they're going to be doing this trip to Madagascar and then conservation work afterwards, which is where I think it gets interesting. So let's listen to their video and see what they have to say. Let me go back to the beginning right here. Blake Moynes and Michelle Young, their video about their upcoming excursion.
What is going on, everybody? It's me, Blake, and finally the day has come where we can talk about Madagascar. I'm so happy Michelle Young is coming with me. She'll be co-hosting the first half of the trip with our big group. So if you haven't joined that group yet, I suggest you do that now. We're going to have a time. But once all that fun wraps up and everyone goes home, well, that's where the real work is going to start.
The whole idea behind collaborating is to bring both of our passions and dedication to making an impact together.
So we're going to do that in Madagascar. Michelle brings a lot to the table as an educator, an activist, a philanthropist, and an extreme competitor as an ex-Division 1 basketball player. So really, I have the winning combination for a partner here to make a true impact.
Blake is the perfect person to collaborate with here. He brings so much expertise on wildlife conservation, has so much knowledge about traveling, already a world traveler, and that drive to not just make a temporary difference, but a lasting one.
So we're staying in Madagascar with a small team after that initial group leaves. And so right now we're in the planning process of connecting with both wildlife conservation and environmental organizations. For myself. But then as for Michelle, obviously youth and education, outreach, community, just to name a few. So we started thinking, what if we could merge the two of those and do something special? There's so much overlap. So let's connect all of it together.
We know our role here. Blake and I are not the professionals. We're not the ones coming in with solutions, but looking to organizations, local communities, and the people who are already there doing it the best.
We're just simply coming in, trying to amplify their messages, bring awareness to the current issues, learn, but also educate, and of course, just provide support wherever we can. September can't come soon enough, and I cannot wait to get started on this project.
For some people, this might seem like a simple thing, like, why do you have to go there? Why do you have to educate or amplify? But for a lot of people that only get their news from other influencers that are in LA or San Diego, to have some fish out of water the fish being Blake and Michelle, going to Madagascar, talking to the locals and the environmental groups. And this is a great thing. So I'm excited to see how it all plays out. He's right that September can't come soon enough. Is that the end of the video?
Blake and I have a ton of planning that we have to get done before the second portion of our trip, but we are so excited and looking forward to bringing y'all along with us as we make this impact.
And as you know, we will be covering it over here. Speaking about things we're covering, I've got a lot of news that dropped on Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast, that you're not going to hear here. The first being, I covered this Time article, reality TV fame used to guarantee a career as an Instagram influencer. That's a thing of the past. We discussed this along with the TikTok bans that might be happening in the U.S. And with that, we discussed what Victoria Jameson from this current season of The Bachelor says about that TikTok ban, and also what Anna Redmond says about Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you enjoy the side conversations about the tech issues that are going on within our community, check that out on Bachelor Rush Hour podcast. And I'm going to give you guys something extra right now. A couple hours ago, I made a video about the upcoming trailers that are going to be happening for Monday's episode of The Bachelor. Well, they dropped a new trailer, and I want to share it with you guys right now. Here's a trailer, there are no spoilers, about Monday's episode of The Bachelor. And just so you guys are aware, I will be live streaming before and after Monday's episode. I will be covering multiple time zones with my live stream. As long as you guys are there having a good time, I will be there with you. It's going to be an epic day, so make sure to get your rest Sunday night. And let's check out this first trailer that was posted, I think originally by People magazine. It's not on the Bachelor page yet, but here's the trailer for Monday night's episode, the finale of The Bachelor.
Today is a massive day. It's the biggest day of my life. My heart has been yanked in two directions.
Today, I am left heartbroken or going to be engaged to someone really amazing and special to me.
I think Zach and I could have a great life together.
But he has to decide who he wants to live it with.
If he got down on one knee and proposed to me, it would change my life forever. But it's very scary, the thought that he's falling in love with Gabby too.
I've caused pain, I've made mistakes, and I have to share with someone very special to me that it can't be us. And I just hope that it's all worth it.
Coming up Monday on the season finale of The Bachelor. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out the other pieces of content I have today. Rhea from Chicks in the Office podcast discussing her potential spoiler. She doesn't share the spoiler. She says she might release it on Monday. And then we have another TikTok account that says one of the finalists, maybe the winner, was caught communicating with their ex. What that means, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. We'll have to see how it all plays out on the live show, plus the After the Final Rose. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Another season almost in the books. Let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate all the support we've got out there. If you haven't already, please check out Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast. Link in the comment section to stream that. It's free. You don't have to download anything on your phone. You can just stream it from your desktop. It's super simple. Link in the comment section, and we'll see everyone later. Maybe you'll have a video this weekend, so make sure you're subscribed in case I drop an extra bonus video this weekend. And I will talk to you then. Goodbye, everybody. Happy Friday.